Just letting it sink in for a second because it's so cool. Welcome to the Wolfpack Man YouTube channel, place to see old man opening old packs. Today I have a 53-year-old, it's not a pack, it's a box, and it's been opened, of 1970 Topps football cards. Says 30 football cards for a quarter and a stick of gum. There's no gum left in this thing, and there's actually only 29 cards. I'm saying that is Nick Eddy on the front, Notre Dame, and a running back who went on to play for Detroit Lions. This is, I guess, a mini box. It's got again, you can see through the front. It was opened. I bought this on eBay about a month ago. I paid $40 for it. The person who was listing it said they didn't know anything about cards, that they picked it up in an estate sale, and they said there were only 29 cards in it, so I knew that going in. Still, there's some cool Hall of Famers in here. I'm not lying. The posting listed the cards that were in this box, but the fact that I picked it up and it's 53 years old, I thought it still warranted an episode because it's just so cool that someone actually found this in an estate sale, that someone had bought this and set it to the side. It does have a Gale Sayers card in it that's bent, so that's kind of the only negative, but the other cards are beautiful. So the base set for this year had 263 cards in it. 52 of those were Hall of Fame players. We're talking Ray Nitschke, Bart Starr, Fran Tarkenton, Joe Namath, Johnny Unitas, Dick Butkus. Awesome Hall of Fame players. There were also 60 rookies in the base set, including quite a few Hall of Famers. These are some that made it to the Hall from this rookie class. Elvin Bethea, Jan Stenerud, Alan Page, Detroit Lion Lem Barney, O.J. Simpson. I remember having like 4 or 5 O.J. Simpson rookies from this year back when I was a kid. I sold those all away in 1989 to come up with a down payment for my first house, but that's a long, so those, who knows where those OJs ended up. Tom Mack and Claude Humphrey are 2 other Hall of Famers that were rookies this year. So anyways, enough of me talking. Let me put my glasses on, and then let's open these up and check out my eBay purchase, my $40 eBay purchase. Pretty jacked up about. Okay. See, there's the Gale Sayers card on the back. You can see it's got a stain on it too. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull that one out. We'll take a look at that one. That one's pretty beat up, unfortunately. We'll set Nick Eddy over there. So here's the Gale Sayers card, and get it to focus very well. And right on the top, see that bend right there, right on his hair. There's something creased. You can see it on the back of the box too. So it did happen while it was in the box, but it did sort of mess this card up. But it's still, just to have a Gale Sayers card from this long ago, I'm still pretty jacked up about that. Everyone saw Brian's song. Heck of a movie, man. So let's go through these cards. There's Larry Grantham, linebacker for the Jets. There's what the back of the cards look like, and honestly, these cards are beautiful. It's like they've really been just sitting in this box all this time. Who knows where. Ron McDowell, Mike Haffner. If some of you have stories of of having seen these boxes before. I'd love to hear them. I don't have a pack. It wasn't part of my 2000 packs collection. I didn't have a pack from this year, so getting this box on eBay for $40 was pretty darn thrilling for me. Dave Wilcox. Here is Elvin Bethea rookie card. Check that out. So there's a Hall of Famer rookie card. That's pretty sweet. Joe Morrison of the Giants. Gene Washington, Vikings wide receiver. I remember him killing the Lions many a time. Him and Fran Tarkenton. Ralph Neely, Cowboys. So this is an offensive tackle from 1970 and 265, 6'6", 265. So that was pretty big for a lineman back then. Chris Hanburger, Hall of Famer Chris Hanburger for the Redskins. Len St. Patriots. Gary Garrison, Chargers wide receiver. Wonder who was their quarterback. John Hadel back then. I think so. Matt Snell of the Jets, running back. So running back with Joe Namath, kind of cool. Here's Jim Nance, another running back. Jim Nance, I don't think he's in the Hall. Is that the same Jim Nance who's does color commentary or is on television? Jim Nance, dang, I think that's cool. Lance Rensel. Jim Beirne. George Webster. John Charles, Patriots safety. Ken Gray, Cardinals guard. Love how they make those guys pose like that. Here's another John Charles. So we got a duplicate John Charles. Got a duplicate George Webster. But check this out. We got a duplicate Hall of Fame rookie Elvin Bethea card. So that's pretty cool. I'll take that as a duplicate. Dave Wilcox. I thought I saw Dave. I don't have anywhere to put Dave Wilcox. I'm going to have to start doubling down. Ron McDowell. Okay, there's another duplicate. Here's Hall of Famer Jim Otto. Matter of fact, no, I'm just going to lay him out. What the heck? Jim Otto. Earl Morrall. That's a cool card. Earl Morrall, wasn't he part of that of the Dolphins' perfect season? When this guy got injured, Bob Griese, I think Earl Morrall stepped in. Someone's going to tell me I had my head up my butt there, but that's what I remember. Len Dawson. My dad was stationed in, when I was 18, I moved 18 times, and one of our places that we lived was Fort Leavenworth, Kansas, and so had to be a big Chiefs fan if you lived there, and Len Dawson was the man back then. And the last card is a second Jim Otto Hall of Famer card. So check that out. What did I get? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, at least 9 Hall of Famers. I'm going to have to check, and I'm not Jim Nance. I gotta see if that's the same Jim Nance that does. Anyways, how cool was that? 53-year-old cards out of this box from an estate sale, and even though it's an open box, I don't care. I just think it's as close as I'm going to get to having a pack of cards from that year. And so I thought I'd share it with you guys. And freaking Griese, these are awesome cards. Oh, I would have loved to have gotten an OJ but 2 Elvin Bethea rookies, a Gale Sayers card. I mean, these are just, look at that. That's cool. All right, peace and pickleball. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another pack. It won't be as cool as this. It won't be 53 years old, but this was super cool today.